Hi. Okay. I remember everything now. So when me and my husband moved here, and now I know what happened. Um, the two missionaries that I talk about that baptized me and my family, it was they were it's I believe it's the Aquin family. They had two there was two missionaries from LA, okay? And when I moved here, I was with my kids. We were just driving around. I want to say my husband was Chase Rice. We had kids. We moved here. Um, uh, a Quinn's father recognized me and like just s- shocked at Lynn's. Mhm. No, I left. I left my husband, Quando Jeremiah, because he beat the shit out of me. And I left him and I met Chase Rice. He helped me to leave with my kids because my husband was beating me up. Didn't want to be with him. And I found him, Chase Rice, want to be with him. Anyway, but I'm not going to focus on that. Okay, bye.
Put the trash can, the blue one, in the
Okay,
back seat. I mean, in
okay,
the backyard because it doesn't belong in the front.
okay, okay. Thank you. Love you.
Love you too.
I'm not going to focus on that. I'm going to focus on Aquin, the father, the group home. Um, Aquin's father recognized me at at Lynn's. And then my husband, Quando, was working for the Carter family, cleaning window. And then Aquin saw saw him cleaning the window, and he recognized me. And then they hired Quando, my husband. Close the door. I need to talk about this. Please, Isaac, love you. I get distracted, so I have to talk about this. Okay, let's focus with the Aquin. Oh, remember? That's I keep talking about two missionaries that I was getting raped me and my sisters, and it was a Tongan family that did it. No, Nala's family was my family, but for some reason, I don't know why I hate him. And then little pieces is starting to come to me. So, um, it was the Aquin, and their sons, and Irene. Close my door. So, mm, they, me and my family, we lived in Pacifica, and then Tony used to work at this group home. I met my sister, Diana Bamford. Diana, Tony Bamford, you worked at a group home in Pacifica, down the hill in Heathcliff Drive. It was a group home, and Tony used to work there. And let me see, this group home, and I believe it was he worked for a um, the Quinn family, and okay, so they lived in L.A. and those two missionaries that came to serve in the Tongan War, the Peninsula War, uh, Peninsula, um, the Tongan, um, they they had a stake, Tongan stake, in in Oakland, or like the stake, the Tongan. Uh, so this two missionaries, they came from LA and served for the Tongan state, and they're from LA. And then as time go by, we got older. Me and my sister, um, Christina, and not Mek, Meki, um, Meki, and Mini, Mini. I call her Mini. As time went by, we got older. Um, and then they didn't like me and my sisters because we were very pretty Tongan girls. And then, and Anna too, my brothers and sister. As we got older, We were living really good life, mom and dad, and then they started getting jealous. And then with my mom and dad, my family, 'cause we were doing great. We lived in Pacifica. We had a nice house. Me and my dad and my mom and my auntie Saini and Litiana, and her husband Lafi. Um, Litiana was so in love with Lafi. I remember I was very young. She was in love with somebody. Okay, let's just stay focused. Give me some time. So Saini and John Silva, they used to be members of the church, but then met John and took care and married. I met John, married Saini Silva. My auntie Saini Silva married John Silva, and then they sponsor my family from Tonga, me, my siblings, my mom and dad, to come to Tonga. I mean, come to America, and then we had a house. Saini, John Silva and Saini Silva bought a house for all of us to live in Pacifica. I remember he bought the house off for 60,000, the house on Heathcliff. And then they recognized that my auntie, because my auntie left the church and they lived in Pacific in on the Millbrae. And and then things started happening. uh Christina's mom Christina's mom and her husband, his last name is Donga. They were married, they had a family that lived in San Bruno. And as the time went by, things started getting weird when we live in uh, San Bruno. And I had a friend, it was Kevin, Palangi family. Kevin and her sister and mom and dad, they had a nice house, two-storage house, and we were good friends. We were playing, and then, and I remember climbing up from an underground Dutch. I was very young, and the Mormon got involved, did something, and I just vaguely remember little different things. And then I remember Michael Jackson. Um, Michael Jackson. And then I remember the Dutch, the climbing up the Jesus Christ, underground, underground. There was the stairs. I climbed out. I I climbed out. I was very little underground, and all I remember is wooden, like wood and cardboard. Um, I also remember Budweiser, um, box white. Um, so I climbed up, and life went on. Life went on. I never forget that. Um, and then on the milk carton, Kevin was missing. It took the whole town was looking, something like that. Kevin was on the milk carton. And then as time went on, I got to age 12. Um, things were changing. My auntie Sadie got sick, and then after we bought the house, he was a good man. John Silva, Zany Silva, my uncle and my auntie, and Litiana. Okay, and Michael Jackson was. I noticed watching him on TV, and I always want to be like Michael Jackson. I was in love with that kid. And I was like, oh, when I grow up, I'm gonna marry Michael Jackson. And my cousin that did home leaving um would which is my cousin, she worked for this family and she would do my hair all the time in a roller thing like that. And she'll put like a thing over it, towel, whatever. She always make my hair look so pretty. And she'll buy me little purse, Michael Jackson, little purse with the gloves. Yeah. I remember that. And then I didn't see my cousin anymore. I was very little. I mean, young. You know. And as the time went by, um, my auntie, beautiful auntie, my beautiful auntie was sick. She worked as a nurse at a home, a facility in Millbrae and Millbrae. She left the church. She excommunicated, whatever. Um, and Sadie, we didn't want to be, and my dad, yeah, then my mommy, and then me, my mommy, my brother and sisters, and my daddy. We lived in Me and my mommy, we went shopping. Me and my mommy, my brother and sister, we went shopping at Kmart. And there was Mecca. They stole something. Um, my dad gave money to my mom to take us shopping at Kmart. Uh, because my dad won like maybe 5,000 at this Donga Kalapu, and my mommy was happy. Here, and my dad was take the kids go shopping, something like that. So we all six of us, we all went shopping. No, it's not six of us. Let me see. There was my sister and I, and Finau. My sister and I, and Finau. Mm-hmm. 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 I don't remember that. Okay, yeah. My sister and I, Finau, and my mommy was so pregnant with Diana. She was named after Litiana, my cousin. She was named after Litiana. So her name was Litiana Tapueluelu. And then my mom was so pregnant with Samisi. That's, yeah, I was 5. And then she got pregnant again with Latu. And then we got enrolled in the church, blah, blah, blah. Like that. Um, the group home in Pacifica on Heathcliff. On Heathcliff, okay? Um, Tony worked there. Tony Bamford. Francine was their mother. And Francine was married to Tony and Eric's father. And I don't want to just skip to the end. I want to kind of try to remember, barely remember from this that point to this point to what's happening. Okay, group home. That's the Quinn family. The father recognized me and followed me and set up my husband. I don't know what happened to that. I don't know. But I started to remember like why these people, like the church member, the Quinn, the dad recognized me. Okay. Two missionaries from LA and came here and served in the peninsula, not peninsula, and Millbrae. Millbrae. That's when, that's where six of us got baptized, and they rebaptized Saini Silva when she was sick. And I manipulated them to get baptized. Saini, my whole family. And then after that, they drugged us. They drugged me, my sister, because we were at the bowling alley. And I woke up and so those two missionaries from LA set a group of guys and raped us in underground, dirt, underground, like a man cave. They were missionaries and their posse from LA. It was a setup. Um, yeah. And it's um the Aquin family. The dad and his sons. They had a group home on Heathcliff. And they recognized me. Yeah. Oh, wow. That's that little girl. Not little. That's the girl. Sh um, that we raped. That we raped. That's the girl that we raped. It's, that's why. That's why. It was, um, Max. Somebody from LA. From LA, the missionaries. And then Max, Tony Bamford. No, okay. Max, Tony Bamford. And so they came here and they run their own business, group home. Yeah. Huh. I had a dream and then I woke up and I'm putting it together. Now I had a dream that Chase Rice and I were married. We came here to start a family. Chase Rice and I came here to start a family. Chase Rice and I came here to start a family. Yeah. And then he graduated. And then they raped me again. The Quinn family. And then they try to make me like crazy, hallucinate. Because I was going to remember something. I'm starting to remember. And, and God, I'm starting to remember. Still peace and peace and peace. Oh, Jesus. Maxwell. He raped me. The missionaries from LA. The Aquin family, the father and the mother. Mm, I don't know them. They must know something because Aquin, Aquin, the father, was a wrestler. He, him, and yeah, he was a wrestler, a bodybuilder. I just saw the father at Lynn's snap, and I remember seeing this girl eyeballing me at Lynn's, and it was Irene. She was eyeballing me, something like that. Yeah, eyeballing me and followed me, and I was with my kids at the park. And all I remember was a Hummer, a, a, a big Hummer. They just showed up at the Hurricane Park. Snap. Like, and, but I wasn't afraid because it was the family at the party, my first Christmas party with my husband at that hotel across from Bloomington. Um, we were there. Irene followed me to the bathroom. Marcus, his wife, and my husband, or that's their family, I don't know. Marcus, he was a hook, was married to the family, whatever. Okay, I'm not gonna focus on that because snap. And then I don't know what happened to that. And then I saw them, that family that I was introduced to at the hotel with Irene and a Quinn, the Quinn family with Irene. And then we watched the boys from the group home entertainment. Uh, oh, God. And then the park happened, but I didn't. The park happened, and it was Irene, Grandma, Grandpa, and all his children, all the kids. They had a little gathering there, or I don't know. They just popped up quick. And the Hummer so loud. Eh, that's it. So loud. And I was just there with my kids. But I was just there. I didn't do anything. We were just playing. The kids was just playing. And then that girl, loudmouth, Tia, her sister. I remember Tia was a loudmouth. And they were there at the park, sh- showing off. I just ignored them. And I don't know what happened to that. My husband was hired. My husband was hired. It was a setup again. The Quinn family. And I was starting to talk. I started to talk about dungeon, rape, church. I was getting louder because I would share that story with the kids at work. Like I shared them my experience. And then I started to remember things and I share it with my kids, the girls. at Falcon Ridge Ranch. And she's gonna remember. So they sent me up over there. And now I'm starting to remember. And now that they're trying to send me up to take me out for good. Those rapists, that raped me in, when I was 12 after I got baptized. Me and my sister, those two missionaries from LA. And I believe it was those missionaries. Maxwell. Max. That's why I named my dog Maxwell. I don't know. And the Tongan man, Irene's husband. She was married to a Tongan man. He's bald. Married to a Tongan man. So that's it. And so married to a Tongan man. No, not married. We're talking about I recognized them, they raped me. Um they recognized me. That's the girl we raped. That's her. We it's young. So here. So anyway, I went to see Falcon. And I share them all my stories with my girls. Cause I can relate to them. How they get raped. They have, get triggered. Those girls, how they get raped. Or, uh, these, or, and I share them my stories when I was growing up. And then they listen to it, they watch it and stuff. And then I got away. I got away. Oh God, I was, Jesus. And that man, I think he is a Quinn. A Quinn. A Quinn. The father. And he didn't want to look in my eye. Or, yeah, the father. The Quinn. That family. God, that's all I can remember. It will all come back, I promise. But they did own we got raped. I got raped by the missionaries from LA. And that's them. Now they're trying to hurt me. The Quinn family. Because they own a group home. And I was taken to a group home set up. the group home where Tony Bamford used to work. No, it's Tony, not Tony Bamford. I don't know. But it's a Quinn. What else? After that, rape. And things got weird. Got weird and weird and weird and weird. Maxwell and his brother. Maxwell and his brother. Excuse me. I'm gonna keep recording until it's done. Maxwell and his brother. So we're invited. We were invited. We were set up again. We were invited again by a Quinn family. We were invited to their house over there, Rainbow, Coral Canyon, Coral Canyon house, but behind the church, there's a church behind it. Um, they went to church over there. Um, Clay, Clay, Clay Quinn, and then one of his kid was going on a mission. So we were invited to go there. And me and my husband, went there to the party. The pool was closed, and I was with my little beautiful niece, Bobo. And one of the lady took her, and then I was drugged because I was eating their food. And I don't know what happened after that. But that's that bald-headed guy that was a coach for BYU. There, there were a bunch of guys, muscle guys. They were all staring at me. And then I don't know how after that. And there was a pool there. I was just sitting there daydreaming. Didn't want no part of them. Didn't like their. I didn't like them. I didn't fit in. Then after that, we left. But that one white lady took my beautiful niece, and I don't know. They followed us. They followed us. And the police, the ambulance, and Isaac, they took me away. All I remember, they took me away. The police, the ambulance, and they did something to me. They raped me. There in the hospital. I truly want to say it has to do with music. Music. It had to do with music. Uh, uh, it really did have to do with music. And in sport, football. uh, recruiting. It's like it's going from there to there to there to there. Like one after recruiting, one after recruiting, one after recruiting, one after recruiting. And I believe they were like, they raped me. Damn, somebody did. Why else this is happening to me? There goes the Quinn family, and there goes that football team family, and there goes the head coach family, the bald-headed guy. Bald-headed guy. He was over there, and Max, not Max, the Quinn family. Clay, Clay, but I didn't see Max there. All I saw, I mean, having like vision, I saw Maxwell, I saw Irene's husband that was married, the first one. He's Tongan. He's from Oakland. But I didn't see Irene. I saw Tia and her sister Tanya. We and then um Maxwell. I was drugged, I believe, because I'm not a drug. I don't do drugs. I'm not a junkie. And then that's all I saw. Maxwell, Irene's husband, the first husband from Oakland. No, She claimed he's from Oakland. That's what Irene told me. But he's not from Oakland. She was just trying to get me confused. He's from LA, the missionaries. So Maxwell, Irene's husband, too bad, too bad. That's 1 hour. It's okay. I'm home all day. I'm not doing anything. So let's see. I can't remember. Okay. Tia. Tia was there. Tia's married to a football player. White guy. He was a coach at Dixie. I think that has something to do with it. Irene used to work at a restaurant. Not Irene. Tia used to work at a restaurant. Golden Corral buffet. I remember seeing her. I remember her always staring at me at the Hurricane High School game. Just staring. And I remember seeing Irene's daughter just staring at me at Lynn's. Then I saw the dad just staring at me at Lynn's. That's that. That's just all I remember. Just staring at. And I used to think to my head, aren't you the fucking guy? Aren't you Mormon? So every time I see them, I'm like, what the fuck you guys doing? It's fucking bullshit. That's just gonna be funny. Uh, you would preach about, oh, I never drank before in my whole life. I used to think to myself, huh? And you never drink, but you can stare at somebody's wife? Sorry. That's my attitude about about what. Oh, you're not fooling me. Honey, you're not fooling me. Your boss is a pervert. That's funny. Okay. And then I was set up to go to the missionary. We have a calling, okay? You're invited. Bring your wife. Like, sure, bring your wife. I'll give you a raise. Oh God, what else will it be? Why? Oh my God, it's so funny.
Um, so their goal was, let's take them out, bring her over here to here. Mm. So there goes why I triggered around these people. Ah, and then here comes Obama. Here comes Obama. Oh my God, Lord Jesus. Oh, there goes that woman. Change, bro, change. Bar station. Bar station. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth in the middle of the night. In the middle of the night. She's going over there, she's going over here. We can't do that because she's just not scared. And then I remember there's this after this game, baseball game. I must have witnessed something happen at the train. And I'm like, "Oh, stay myself." And then all of a sudden, just dramatic stuff just changed. Here comes the helicopter. Here comes the helicopter. Where's our kids? We're having sex. And there's a helicopter outside. That's not. And I said, "Honey, stop! The kids are outside, and there's a helicopter outside." Like, go downstairs. Kids. And here's me running outside. Running outside. Help! I was running outside. Kids, where you guys at? And then here comes my kids. Just, mommy, daddy, mommy. Okay. I'm right back upstairs. Okay. They're fine. The kids are fine. Okay. And I stopped. And just dramatic, just changed. Really just changed. Why do I laugh when I talk about my life? Oh, God. Where's husband number? Where's husband number one? Where's husband number two? Where's husband number three? Where's husband number four? Oh, snap. Where's the kids? Oh, call me. I'm horny. I'm hard. Well, good. That's why I gotta come to the bathroom. Could they be following us? Yeah, no. And here, oh, your son is so good. He's a good kid, good kid, good kid, good kid, good kid. Where have I been? I don't know. Probably drugged. Well, it's pretty much drugged. And then there goes Falcon. Then, no wait, Beehive. There's Beehive. There's Tanaquin Beehive. And there's Beehive in up there, Riverside. And then and Coral Canyon. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, that's where that's where I recognized Coach Todd. I was taking care of him because I was working at night. Uh, and that's why they recognized me. And then they, 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 they recognized me. They didn't want to hire me when I went to the one at Beehive in Hurricane. There was just a window. There was no door office. There was just a window, and I went over there, and I was like, "Are you guys hiring? I'm elder care. I do elder care." Dude, elder care. But anyway, there's this beehive window. I went knock knock. You guys hiring? No. Okay. And I did some work. And I did some work for agency. Mm, that's the tough part. I just little pieces and pieces and pieces and pieces. Let's go back to Todd. Let's take care of Todd. It was tough about that. Oh, let's take care of Todd. Like, he was drugged. It was in the room at Tonaquin. He was there. I don't remember that. I was elder care? Ah, wow. So they're trying to send me up to go to work again. The church member over here. Because okay, first time that happened, the second time I didn't go in, and now the third time they said, we'll give you another chance to come back to work. And I'm like, no, I don't want to go to work. I don't feel safe. It's that. Mhm. Sambu. And the guy, yeah, maybe the bald-headed guy last night. The bald-headed guy from last night. You didn't look at me, you just looked down. Could that be the dad? A Quinn? The dad? And his son? But it's not the real name, the Aquin. I don't know. Could that be the dad? Or could that be the guy that raped me from LA? The bald-headed man. Yeah. And then, and I don't know why I would say that's Nale. Nale raped me. That's why I was like, hate him. Like, her. But they were a family. My dad and my mom, we would go to their house, Nale. And he came to BYU to go to college. He was the first kid to go to college. Nale and his brother. But their face changed. Like, you guys look ugly. And you guys fucking talk too damn much. I guess I can talk too damn much. I remember Nale was like, talk about he could have been a doctor. But what happened at BYU? And then they go rah 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 rah. And I'm like, just and then there's oh shit, this woman is talking about what we did to her to the kids. She's sharing her, and she's using that to relate to the young girls. uh, Trigger me. So could they be a continued action by them with the group home to, and then they, oh wow, this is a good place to run group home, like young men. I mean, group home for youth. There's a good spot, lot of spot. There's a lot of spot to have our own business, like we're gonna do it, and then I wanted to. Anyway, let me focus on talking. So I would like share story with the girl and stuff. Hi, Isaac. There's Isaac. Don't disturb me. Get away. And then, and that's that. Is there something I want to share, but I never shared before? Do you know that song that goes, baby, 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 no, baby, 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 no? Yeah, he performed here in somewhere by St. George, by the police station. There was like a theater. And I was like, baby, 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 no. And there was that kid was gonna come on, and and there was some local open, I think, locally open for this kid that did this. But I know that kid, and I know um um Taylor Swift. She was doing music because they play their music in California on the radio. Hmm. And then, so I knew they were ahead. Um, and then just things just, um, and then there goes Dana. There goes Dana. Hmm. Just happened to, I'll introduce you to my boss because I just volunteer here at the gym. Yeah, because I'm looking for a place to do my dance music, you know, just throwbacks or something like that. Just dance, a studio. Yeah, I introduce you to my boss, and then you can, I tell my boss about you, and they goes, okay, but they used to not own, yeah, they own a little arcade. Um, there was an arcade place, um, with the, and I was looking for, um, a place for a little party for my baby. Okay. And kindergarten and my Easton and her classmate, and I was looking for a little somewhere to have a party with the kids. And we had at the arcade, and then all the friends that came, the mom would drop them off. The mom would drop the kids off, and it was so fun. And we were like, "Hey," and he sent Tassie. And then, no, my kids would do karaoke. I was singing. Lights. God, it was over there at the hall. That little arcade and a little room for karaoke, and there was the arcade, and then and Dana and her husband, I hired them to DJ. Yeah, I hired them to DJ. And my kids were singing, and I was dancing, and and that's how I remember Dana. It's like you're the girl, and your husband, I remember you. Your husband's kind of short, like midget looking, short looking. Could they have? Oh, there's a cute lady over there. See the kids. I don't see the husband anymore. I never see the husband after that. And then and again, it has to do with music, has to do with so, uh, and then and then could it be Dana and Irene and Maxwell? She's gone to over there. We have no more ideas. We stole everything from her. They followed us here. Oh, oh, so anyway, I get distracted when my kid come in here. Dana had a husband. Does anybody seen her husband? Because I know she had a husband. Where's your husband hiding at? um, okay, and then Tassie. Gomez. Maybe because they air her in California. Gomez. Selena Gomez. She was an actor, Disneyland actor. So where's all the Disneyland pop star? Selena Gomez. Tassie Wood. Um, baby, 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 no. That's just John Bieber. Bieber, you know, yeah. That. And then, and then, here comes, um, not, that's Isaac. Then I want to talk about graduation day. And we had the mayor talking at the graduation. And it was a big graduation. Because the mayor of St. George spoke there. And I was at Dixie College over there. How could that be? In Berkeley University. Did anything happen in Berkeley University? Did anything happen in Berkeley University? Smoke cigarette. Oh no, open the door. Oh, last night, um, It was weird. My window was open. And you know how I got shocked in the ass? That was radiation. So they turned on the sprinkler last night. I was like, I don't want to have that. So here's the radiation. Just I stopped it. My window was wide open, and I was like, got to dig that shit out, the blood, because it's radiation. If you don't take the blood out, it will crawl into your skin. The blood will go bloodstream. So I had to like dig that blood out. And that's why I have like I already guys show you guys that and it's still there. But it happened to me before. So and it makes this black. Okay, like that. So I know how to do that. So I think that's what they were doing. Like, you guys stop. So they try to make me like, "Ugh." I close the window. I open it again. And then all suddenly I was seeing like, you know, so I close the window real quick. Close the window real quick. And I turn on the heat. Yeah. And I smoked. And I was like, oh, there's the radiation. Radiation. So I moved quick. Sorry, my back on the grass. So I sprayed out my back because it's like, you know, crawling in my body. So that's that. It's the radiation. That's it. And that. It's radiation. Like it's like there, right there. It's trying to radiate me. Oh, he's not gonna want her no more. You're gonna go find somebody else. Big fucking dick. I don't want to fuck that hoe. I was joke again. It's so funny. Let's talk about Berkeley. Here goes graduation. There's graduation. We talk about first wife, second wife, third wife, fourth wife. Okay, wait. I don't know what else to do. Let me see here. I examined him. You're not my husband. And there here comes Monster Lena. or my son. Mommy, Daddy, what are you doing? Oh shit. That's nuts. And my window was open. And there goes Wood, the print and the Tana family next door to me. So could he be um did something to my kids when I be at work and my husband be at work? Um the more he claimed to be more the jail. Why would they say the more so I could think they're my family? That's my best friend, Marie Moore. from California, San Francisco. San Francisco, my best friend. She was my best friend. Mr. Moore, never take me back to the high school time. Hey, preaching. She had good kids, good looking kids, very talented kids. I believe the kids died or something like that, and that's how we found people on we find we find our people on um Facebook, and then there's that. Oh yeah, and I also remember I'm going back to Pacifica. There was a Samoan guy. His name is Sean. Okay. And we're teenagers, like we're wild. Let me see what you got. Hell no, motherfucker. I'm freaking mad. He said, suck my dick. I was like, no, I'm mad. Is this that? Ah. And then he goes around the neighborhood and starting rumors about me. I remember this kid. I remember this kid. Oh, Julius. Julius. He would, in the alley, I would walk to school and he would call me names. That kid, Julius, is little. He would call me names. But as we got older, he goes up, climbing up on the pole, and he started liking me. And he went, anyway, we started like, hey, that's that girl. Take red-nosed reindeer. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very tiny nose. And if you ever see it, da 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 da. And here goes that little stupid kid climbing up the pole. And then he grabbed the electricity thingy, and then his hand got burned. So he had like one, two, like scar from here. So, uh, so him and his girl, he dated some cholo girl in San Jose. And then we got older and stuff. He dated this some girl. Could that be um Selena? Selena. And I was in juvenile. I was friend with this cholo girl. Cholo girl. I'm a home girl. What's up? Yeah, something from you. This is a fucking shit, man. So I was locked up in there with this cholo girl. Why did I go there? I was running away from the police. Boyfriend, run! Yeah, where's my boyfriend? Come on. Oh shit! The police! We're running away from the police. Did we get away? I don't know. Yeah. Could it be you were drugged? Yeah, maybe. Hmm. Yeah, just go. Yeah, you know, that's that. You're running away. Yours is run, run! The police are running after us. Climb up the fence. Hurry! Okay. What are we running from? Running away from the police. Running away from the police. Yeah, we got away. We got away. And then snap! There goes Isha being violent to her mommy. No, I don't want to be here. My mommy. Oh, okay. Since you're gonna be 17 and you have like 2 weeks before your birthday, there's really not much they can do to you. So I said, no, I don't want to go with her. And then, so could it be like I was drugged to be violent to my mommy? And then, um, and they put me in a group home and we were drugged over there at the group home where Tony Bamford worked at and the Aquin family. Okay, and then tell me why there's the house, Mappa house, is still at the corner on Heathcliff, but everybody home is just look deserted. Because last time I drove by there, it's just like it still looks the same. Nobody lives there. And then my friend Danielle, her, she had a boyfriend and then I was friend with her on Facebook. And then I was friend with Cherie on Facebook. And then I was invited, Pacifica. We had an invitation for Bruce, or Cherie's dad. Um, no, for Cherie's birthday. She was turning her birthday. But I knew I knew I couldn't. I knew I wasn't planning to go because I had I wanted to go, and I wanted to go, but I didn't go to that invitation. And then every time I would go there, years after years, years after years, and everything just still looks the same when I left. Still looks the same when I left. I go there again. Everything still looks the same when I left. And it still looked the same. That section where we lived. The only thing that's different about it is that there's that green building, that tank, the green tank on the mountain. Then there's Pacific Manor. The Pacific Manor. There's the liquor store there. And then that green water tank. And everybody But they're getting the water. They're getting their water from there. So, and here is me and my friends. And here's this store owner. They're from la 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 Celine. Celinda. Celinda. Could she have been my friend and I was being drugged with Cherie's family? You know the Market Pacific Manor. You know, he goes, I went over there. And I said, hey, do you remember me? I was that little girl that stole Nana later from you. And he told me, go, you can't come back over here. I was like, okay, that's me. That's you. Stop. That's what makes sense. Celine. And then I was set up over there. I was set up over there. No. Let me go back to the story. There was this Chinese. I was gonna catch up to the shit. There goes the Manor store right there. And there's this restaurant right there. And there's this apartment complex right there. Okay. And then we used to run up the hill. Up the hill. Up the hill. Right up the hill. Just running. With my friend. Guy friend. Yeah, guy friend. There's a guy friend. Boyfriend. There's a boyfriend.
Sorry. Anything for clothing, weapons, training simulation.
Here's this girl wanna climb up the ceiling of the high school elementary school and wanna let's go make up. And I wanna go upstairs. I wanna try making out on top of the roof at the elementary school. And Mr. Green was the principal with the big nose. And then
You'd be fine. If you're talking about what you can feel, you can smell.
and that's why the music is just so like everybody was in that block was all music people. Yeah. All music people. There was a band that would practice in the garage. Jermaine Jackson. Jermaine Jackson. Jermaine. And then there goes this. And then they were watching me because I would be in my room all the time with my boyfriend. I can hear them on the radio. I can hear them on the radio, and that's why I'm like, this is weird. So could it be that So I would listen to Tina Turner, and there's this song I can never find it on on YouTube anymore. It has to do with Tina Turner, maybe not. It has to do with Tupac. I do it Tupac. He was hit it up, something like that, in a video, music video. And B, Israel. And that, and he was in, there's a song. There's a song. Let's hit him up. Let's see. Remember. So all I can remember was here's Tupac in Israel with a camel with Tina Turner. They were doing music together, and they did this video. And it was so nice. It was different music. Like, again, yeah. And they were on TV. Yeah, they were on TV. Oh, that is good. And there's this, I want to say Jeep, but no body. They're just Jeep with net. Yeah. If it's not on it's not on TV anymore. It's not, you can't find it on YouTube. I look, you can't find it. Can't find it, something like that. It's so nice. It's like deep voice. And then here goes Tupac. And I can't find it. Yeah. Oh God, Jesus Lord. Uh, 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 okay, let me describe the woman's voice. It's like deep voice. Like deep, deep voice. Just deep voice. That's it. And it was going mixing with Tupac music. That's that. And there's Israel. And that's that. And the music came very like, dang, this is the hit right here. More. We want more of that. And then right after, go. All I remember was here goes moi in this room, and here goes the jukebox into the right side. And I would just listen to the music all the time. The jukebox, play record, station, and then I would listen to the radio. Hey, there's Tina Turner. And there's Madonna. There's Madonna. And there goes stupid movie. Wait a second, true story? And my neighbors right there, they're blacks. And they would bring, I remember they have a host, go straight to to upstairs. So, gas. Gas. Okay. Oh, wait. And then she was set up, married to Sean, right? Divorced, and then married this guy from Canada. And then that was it. We didn't hear from that anymore. That music style. It just changed. And then Mr. Why am I talking about all of that here and there in the past? I'm going, oh. I don't know. And here goes. I remember her. That's why I don't want to go back over there, DI. Because they do everything. It's like, that's dead. And here goes this woman. There. She wanted to leave. That's me over there. DI. She's acting weird. Oh, snap. We have to do something. They're trying to do repeat for me. They try to set me up over there. And then I said, Lord. And then, and then there goes that woman I used to have on Facebook. She would say prayers all the time, and she write her prayers all the time. I always share my prayers on Facebook. Yes. And then this lady and everybody was like, "Praise the Lord, praise the Lord." And then here we are, praise the Lord. Oh snap! She's over there praising the Lord. Somebody stop her. How? Because you guys are teaching false document. Stop. Uh, and then here goes my son Quando. He would be like, all I remember is like, why do you keep rewinding yourself? I don't know, mommy. Because that looks like me, but it's not me. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But it's all right. And here I am doing the same thing. I'm like, why is this coming to me? Like, what's going on? And then come back to this shit place with football, group home. Look around. If you look around where everything I was document. Ah, yeah, she owned that house over there. That was that house. Gas, light, that house. That's her house. Gas, light. Mom, Dad couldn't afford to pay for the thing. And I'm like, I don't want to go. What am I going to do now? And I remember now, the guy that was helping do the, what's it called? Oh yeah, I remember. He did he did our paperwork. He did my paperwork. Us, and she was very smart, and she was very beautiful. And here she's coming to the office with all these documents, and she's gonna get your credit, and you're working by yourself. You have good credit, you have kids, and then you have that.
Right. That's your program.
He was messaging me, and I was messaging him. And, and, and he was gonna take care of me. He was gonna take care of me. I was in love. We were in love. I'm gonna take you away from that jerk. I said, okay. And then what happened? He fell in love with me because I wanted to buy a house for my parents and my sisters. We fell in love. Yeah. My kids. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, kids. But you're beautiful. Like, you're gorgeous. And so, and here we are. Here we are. Here we are. Hmm. You're the one that came to my house? I didn't get to the house.
If your kid mentioned
Oh my god. This is the one. Really? Oh god. Where'd you take it? Oh, I don't know. I got drugged. Jesus Christ.
businessmen, teachers, lawyers, carpenters, the very minds of the people we're trying to save. But until we do, these people are still a part of that system, and that makes them our enemy.
And then I was with Quando, and here's this guy. I thought he was looking at my son's retarded friend. And then we kind of looked at each other. And he noticed me. And then I went to there. I went to MGM. MGM. And there were those my people was there. And they noticed something. These I was loud. But they try to make me look like I was crazy. But then they noticed me there. I was like, that woman is different from everyone else. And here's all these guys. Like that. Here's all this guy. Here's all these guys. And here's all these people. White man, white people. Just fucking haters. And here's this guy like, dang. She's like different. Wait. Where's the And then that's when things started to happen more. Yeah. And then here's this woman over there. She's fighting for her life. So, hey guys, look at her. She's over there. She don't give a fuck. Help Jesus, Lord. Oh. They almost took me out last night. Almost. Almost. They try to circle me around. Try to trigger me just and then they try to and then he mentioned, don't you have bipolar? What? And there goes fucking the Quinn family again, and there goes their fucking robot police officer, and now she's going over there, and there goes another girl with the eyes. It was weird. She was behind me. They were trying to set me up. Eyes. And then trying to get me to smoke a cigarette. So I go, and then they were gonna come back and say, hey, did you have something for the fire? You're starting a fire, like something. They were trying to hypnotize me or try to do something, and they will take me out for damn good in prison. But we can't control her, sir. It's impossible. So then here she goes. And I started opening my door. I killed my cigarette. I was gonna open the door and look. And that girl was over there doing something with those guys over there, standing by the gas station. Did you guys see that? And then everything just changed. My husband came, sat down. And he started rubbing his eyes. And he saw tears, red tears. And I said, we gotta go. He was trying to cry to trigger me. And I keep looking away because I knew something was up. So I kept my cool. I was like, can we go? Because he was in the car talking hella shit. Saying, why were you at the gas station? Were you here to meet Chase Rice? You know Chase Rice is married. But I had to lie because I didn't want him to fucking trigger me. I had to lie because I didn't want to tell him, well, I was supposed to meet Chase Rice here and stuff, and that and that and that and that, and there's like, who's Chase Rice? Try to make me like not be able to share that with the police officer because I was afraid she's hallucinating now. Even my husband used that. Are you hallucinating? Oh my God, Jesus Christ, no. And then we came here and there was this truck outside. And there was this two thingy over there. And I knew these guys are trying to set me up. These guys are going to go tell these people they're going to call somebody. They were trying to set me. I just knew in my heart. They were trying to set me up. And then there's like, knock, knock. You know, that's what I was thinking. I was afraid of last night. So they turn on the radiation here or something. They turn everything. But I'm not gonna look here. Bring my orange over there. And I was afraid to eat anything in my house because I needed to detox. But I said no. They won't do that because they will close everything down. So I was using like this detox, and that helps. I'm gonna do more. The radiation. I'm gonna try it because the radiation is still there. It's still there. Yeah, but it's gonna get better. I promise. Yeah, I promise it's gonna get better. And then he played a silly game, you know? And then all suddenly his face started to look different. Like, what the fuck? Your face was not like that, and now it's shaved. Like well, I thought you said you were gonna go back to the gym. No. Something is weird. So I had to call out. I had to make a video real quick. Hey, I think I think I'm getting set up here. I just had this confirmation. Yes, you're getting set up because they have to do something real quick. So I won't remember that it's a Quinn family. The those guys. They. I know. I remember it. She's going to remember. We have to take her out. And then they tried so hard yesterday. They put me in jail. And if I would have went to jail, there's no way you guys can take me away because there's a record saying hard. What's the those people that says that she's on probation for setting a fire and she's married to Quando Iremia. You can't take her. You can't take her away. You can't. The only person. And then they say she hung herself. I think that was their next plan. They would they would have just taken me out. And then they could continue with their lives. They hacked my daughter's Instagram because my daughter blocked me from one of the Instagram on my phone, one of the gadget. So they hacked it and changed every setting. And there goes that girl. That at Brett Young's concert. Not Brett Young. Blood Young. Brett Young he tried to set me up, take me out, but that didn't help. Again, I have to say it has to do with music industry, had to do with it had to do with again my bloodline. It has to. And that we're not going to accept your fucking bullshit because it's not right. Then 9/11 happened. No, I don't know what else is under that. What?
Where did that bowl?
Huh?
Where did that bowl go? That was on the table.
What bull?
That was in the middle of the table.
I remember now. One of those guys, there are three guys, they were wanted for 9/11.
Oh,
9/11, guys. Huh?
where's the bowl at?
What?
Where's the bowl at?
The what?
The bowl that had my glasses in it.
Oh. I threw that in a I threw it in a trash.
Wait, really? It had my glasses in it.
Yeah.
Where's the trash? Dude, why'd you throw it in the trash? I
Huh?
had my glasses in it. Where's it at? Go get it.
I was cleaning.
Why would you throw that away? That's important stuff.
Really?
Where's the trash at?
It's not in there? Oh, your dad threw it away. No, I did. So anyhow,
Where's the trash at? Go find it, Mom.
huh?
Go find it.
Okay, find it.
I have my glasses in it.
Well, let me get my shoe.
How are you going to steal away?
I put it in there. Okay. Then I threw my son's glasses and he's mad. So let me clean my mess up. He's mad. So, because I was up late night cleaning and stuff. So let me clean up my stuff because I'm doing a novel here. He's so upset because do his shit. I know, I'm sorry, son, I'm coming. So, and then I'm going. Let me put on my. I'm going. And then I was cleaning my everything, and my husband was playing tricks. And then my husband took the trash out.
Why would you throw it away? Keep these pencils.
Huh?
Why would you throw it away? Keep these two-ass pencils.
Oh, you don't like the pencil? Oh, let me get rid of it. There's the pencil I got. It could. I'm not gonna throw the pencil away, but it'll make my lips dirtier. And you know the radiation was leaking in my house, and I threw my son's glasses, and now he's upset. So I'm gonna go outside and see if I can find it. And look what I found here. I opened the door. Look what I found here. This, and I threw this in the trash. It could be leaky radiation, but that's that. So my husband, son, I'm sorry. I'm going to get your glasses. I threw it away because it was a mess. So I was cleaning last night.
Yeah. She'll get that green stuff. Anyhow, and my lips is dry. Yeah, over there. Here's my son right there. I'm coming, son. Wait. There we go. There you go. We have to record everything.
I'm not happy with you now.
I know you're not happy because I threw your glasses away. You need it. So I gotta throw this away. I'm gonna throw it in the trash. See, I can taste it. It's radiation. But and Maxwell and them, they use this kind of battery. And then I told my husband to throw the trash away. Here. And he threw it over there. So, right there, but we can go get it. Do you know that one over there?
Get it.
Okay.
Come on.
I'm gonna go get it because he'll be mad. But just leave don't break my computer. I'm gonna go get my broom. Can you go get the broom so I can dig it out? I can't go in there because I don't know what's in there. I'll go with you. We go get the broom.
Get it, get it.
Me and my son, we're going to get the broom. My lips is dry. Very bad. Huh? We're at the apartment. It's just, we're going to the house. My house. Yeah. There goes the freeway. Oh, that freeway. Dixie, you guys see me? It's just me and my son. And there's kids over there. And there's the. We're going back over there. And there was, yeah, we're going back to the. There goes the broom. Okay. Oh, thank you, God. I didn't put the broom in the house. Jesus. Here's the broom. Here. Here's the broom. My son gets mad when I throw his stuff away because he needs it. And because there's some things that I don't like to have it sit around the house because it just get cluttered. And I was thinking about Harry. So the two trash, our two trash in a black bag, is all the way in the corner, son, to the right. You see it? Sorry. Here, you hold the camera. It's very important for you. I'm just gonna put it on the floor. And I'm gonna go in the trash and get that for that kid. My son Isaac. You see us? Okay. Good. Good. Hold this. Here, you're gonna put the broom down and you're gonna help me in the trash. Yeah. What? I'm not gonna get cut. Here. So the trash here is right here. There's okay. Honey, son, help me. Don't leave it here. It's right out. I can- Son, you can climb because you're tall. Okay, then we give the broom. Is your glasses not important to you? Huh?
Why was it thrown away in the first place?
Because I was cleaning the house because it was getting cluttered.
Someone. Where is he sitting and go in there and get it?
Hey, I'll go get it. Help me. I don't want to fall. Oh,
You saw it and
huh?
I saw it.
Ah, they're being good. There's like, there's some. Is that your glasses? There is like needles, and there is baby milk formula, frozen baby milk formula.
You get up, Mom.
Huh? You found it? You had to help. Ah. Wait, is it not? Okay, okay, got it. I got it. Ah, everything. Hang on, hold on. I don't want to hurt myself. Wait. Oh, oh, you got your glasses? Okay. There's hella baby milk formula in there. And needle. And I had a needle like that in my house from the where, you know, oh, I'm tired. Where did I get it? At the hospital. It was given to me by the nurse. Eye solution. They use it for the eye solution. So they gave it, I took some home. So that's what I have in my house. They only have like 2 of them. And that's from the hospital. That's what remind me that needle and son, wait for me. You're walking too fast. My son, where's show him your glasses? That's the glasses we got at the trash. Wait. Wait, son. I think we need to stay together. What's that? Take your glasses. So now my son is not angry. And thank God he punched the door. And now his mommy. Thank you, Jesus. I would punch anybody if he, like my husband, I would lose my phone. My son broke my computer one time because I threw his shit away. I was like, why did you break my glasses? Not my glasses, my computer. That was all my work. That's why. Open the door. That's my door. Okay. And we're in my house now. Turn on the light. Son, turn on the light. Open the curtain. Okay. And that's where my neighbor lived, Wayne. And I was talking about. I said,
Hello, Mom.
huh?
What shower?
Okay, I'm gonna go shower. No, I'm fine.
What shower is fun, you know?
No, I'm fine. I thank God I got rid of that battery. It's leaking radiation and Maxwell and Darcell battery. Those battery leak radiation. So if you're wondering why things are not normal in your home, it's leaking radiation. And that's what I was trying to share and stuff. And I have my people coming over here trying to find me because this woman needs help in America. And then that happened. They said Dillard, Dillard, and their police officer and their people to mislead me and my son Quando. And then they were here looking for me at Maverick. Um, Yes, that was me, the lady that was swimming in the pond, the ocean, not the ocean, the Coral Canyon. I was swimming, and the police tried to make me look like this woman is weird. She's swimming. Yeah, I know, right? I'm normal human being, and look at your girlfriend, fake girlfriends over there. And then he was looking at me at the Coral Canyon. He was checking me out. And I'm sure he's like a prince or something. Or they were living in a boat. No, they were on a boat. And then he came down here and found his wife. And here I am over there swimming. I'm looking for fishy. And then the police set me up and I left. They told you can't come here and swim. And then I noticed on the other side of the boat, it was the Aquin people and their ladies. They were just laughing and mocking at me. But I know who I am. I know who I am. I'm a very beautiful young woman. And here comes that guy in their boat with your fake people. led him to Coral Canyon. And I was like, that's weird, bro. That there's never a boat there. It's not for boat. It's for swimming. Kids would dive. Red Rock. Dive to the ocean. Dive to the lake. Never, never. I'm sure it was that. And then they also had not 9/11, Iron Man there, and I was there. I was there. They were just like, they was just trying to stop me from being around my people because I talk to everybody and they don't like that. And that's true. So anyway, I hope that I'm gonna stop talking about my past and my history and stuff like that. But we're in the house safe, and I'm so grateful. I was able to get my son's glasses because he needs it, and I understand that. And here's that. And I climbed. Did you guys see me climb over there with the trash? Did you guys see the milk and stuff?
Shower, mom.
I'm not gonna shower. I'm gonna just clean my hand. The radiation, when I was holding them,
James.
I will wash my hands.
See you, mom.
Go get me the hand sanitizer for me, please.
You might get yeast fish.
This infection. Nothing has went in there.
Went in there with this girl.
It's okay. It's just it's a dress. Hey, go get my the hand sanitizer in the bathroom. And that's that. Okay. Well, I was talking about my story. It got distracted because my son needed me. Yes, my 19-year-old son needed me. Because you still need your mom. Yeah, you still need your mom. Okay, that's that. So I say, yeah, probably here. Like there's black ink. It could be lace. Right? And I noticed a lot of stuff we get from food bank. Oh, there you go. They have some mark, like the bottle from yesterday. It was lace. Like, no, I'm not a drug dealer. I think I was just very educated. And then if I forget those things that I've learned through my study year, there will be danger in our country. Yeah, yeah. Mm. So I remember I was talking about there were reporters. Yeah, there were reporters like lost their life to try to warn the president. So they bombed the tower. Worldwide trademark. And then the White House, not the White House, what's that? The district, something, something, something. They hit that after. Or did they hit that or or they hit that first. Bush wasn't the president then. It was Ronald Reagan. Ronald Reagan was the president. That's all I remember. He was the last president. Ronald Reagan. Then then the White House, they hit that house first, the Capitol House. They hit that first. Then they hit the tower right after another. That was the worldwide the worldwide trade something hit that. And it was it wasn't Ronald Reagan. It was what's his name? Ronald Reagan. It's not Ronald Reagan. Is it either him or who's that guy? I forget. I watch TV a lot. I watch television, the news a lot. Is what's going on in the world. No. The wife went to. Let me get me a soda. Um, Here's that battery. He left one battery outside, and I threw it in here. But I'm not gonna touch it. I'm just gonna throw it in there. And then and that's that. And I told my husband, please, honey, this is, I'm allergic to that. And I go buy different battery all the time. And then I noticed that was those two battery in there with radiation and stuff. And my son was been playing it, and he stopped playing it when he's not interested anymore. But he's a gamer. Um, so could your the way you talk, the way you talk, the way you talk, the way you talk. Because I let my son here use my card, go play video game. That's it. And then everything just happened to change in a hurry. That's that. That's that. I'm wishing wearing my son's glasses. My son said, "Where?" He got to go. He cleaned it. Good boy. And when I say I'm a drinker, so what? So some people can follow your social media and stuff and then say you are because these you see and then they're gone. I don't know why I'm saying that. What happened? Where's that lady at? Hey guys, I'm here. I'm safe. I want to get my knife. That's it. To cut. And my son is out there smoking. Then I'm detoxing my ass. And my tongue and everything else. That's what I did last night, and I slept really well. So when you're sleeping and you never know who's in the house, right? And my husband, he's always awake when I'm up cleaning. He act like he's sleeping. But it's that. And then, did I watch? I watched my orange, but I didn't watch this. Look at here, camera guy, stay with me. It's that. So I'm not none of that. Whatever. If boy, they're never going to touch me. They never did. Did you see how great that is? Do you see how a lady take care of business? Is that? That's how you do it. Ah, so, thank you, Jesus. Mm, it's good. I'm grateful. Just grateful that I was able to get my son's glasses. Didn't punch the wall. Thank you, standing up punch. I'm not afraid of my son. But he punched me one time. I got up. He was like, I'm sorry, mommy. It's okay, son. So, I end up getting mad at my husband. Like, yeah. Uh, so, detox my ass. Where's that? Okay, right here. Okay. Thumbs. And that's oh yeah. Oh, did you see that? Okay. So that cure radiation. Because we were looking for a cure. We couldn't take them out. We need a cure. We need to figure out a chemical, mixed remedy to cure the cure, to cure this radiation. So they're all over, like looking for their. Where is she? She has the remedy. What's the remedy? It's really easy. Hear that? Anyhow, we were focusing on something else. I need to cure myself because I'm liquid radiation. Radiation. Uh, My mouth going through everywhere. So I need to focus. Uh, oh, then you put it around your face, you can feel the tingling in your body. It's killing the radiation. Sanitizer. And why is they don't have a lot of sanitizer there? Oh, and and then, I was where do you? They didn't want me to use my phone to get a hold of Chase Ryan. Chase, I'm here. My baby, where you at? I'm here, baby, I'm here. Chase, Chase Rice, I'm not. I just need you to help me. Get this. You need to come get me. So here they are coming after me. But I thank the good Lord. The army of Hillman. There's that. I can feel the guys, I'm gonna take a break. I'm in the house with my son. And then sugar. Don't forget the sugar. You know how daddy likes sugar. So we gotta sugar this up. Uh, sugar that up. Sugar that up. Hey, the remedy. Oh, look, beautiful people in the world again. Hooray. And here goes the remedy. It's a beautiful place in the neighborhood. It's a beautiful place. No, it's a beautiful place. It's a beautiful place in a. Hi there, neighbor. How are we doing today? Let's see. Let's see if I can remember it. Oh, there you are. Hi. Hi. So, we don't want to sugar that because we want to eat the sugar, but we need to detox the ass. So your inner thigh. Who has inner thigh? Hey, ladies, if you have inner thigh and it's black, it's not normal. I was like, I can't do this no more. I was like, fuck you. Why? I have a problem with that. I don't know. God dang. I can't slap your ass anymore. Why? I need somebody to slap my ass. Okay. So, hey, I'm sure you guys have some funny stories about your marriage, right? Or your girlfriend or whatever. Yeah, that just remind me of my son Isaac. That's that. Oh yeah. My knife is right here. That's done. It's drinking water. Here's my theory about well, I was trying to bitch to Donald Trump. Donald Trump, listen, you dumb fuck. So when did these people transaction into the White House? Mm, stop talking. I'm gonna smoke. Nigga, watch me. Go smoke. I'm gonna go back in my room. No, I'm smoke here. I'm going to use the bathroom to detox.
Somewhere.
No, pee pee.
What's somewhere, mama?
Okay. What's that? Okay, thanks. Gotcha. Thank you guys. Don't you have a lighter? Yeah. Do that. I'm gonna detox. Mm. Thank you, Jesus. It's better. Hey. Mm. Gonna YouTube it. So it's just me and Isaac. Isaac is right here. Isaac, I need you to look up. Son. Okay, never mind. That's Isaac. And I have his glasses on. And then I'm gonna detox the radiation out of my body, and I'm gonna share this on YouTube, and we'll stay in the house and be safe. God bless. Love you guys. My eyes is getting better, and I'm detoxing the radiation that was leaking up that cut. Because you want to see it? Okay. Okay. And I did pee. Once I did that, and then it that. Oh, I have to mention something about. Hey, my stomach detoxing, and I'm starting to pee again. So that's coming out. So I'm gonna do that. And it's me. See, oh, you want to see all of me? Okay, there, all of me right here. Camera up. We have to do a better recording. That's that.